So I just want to go over grinding like a welded seam, something like this where it's just been butted up together, and we're going to go out and grind it smooth, and then so it's going to look like a nice corner like this. So one of the most common issues I see with people doing this is it looks all lumpy, and I'll show you the kind of the process to how to go about roughing it in, and then from there how to go about finishing it. So what you want to do is, I got a hard disk on here, it's a 1/4 inch hard disk, and we're going to run it almost flat, because if you go flat it's going to kind of, I've seen guys that go like this and your surface contact area is really thin, you just go up and down, you end up grooving it. So I try to grind it flat. Like you can see right here, I've already done this, and it's the I haven't gouged anything, and I haven't gouged anything because I'm keeping the disc nice and even, and the contact area spread out. So I'm just going to start up here. So I'm just putting a little bit more force on the front. And I'm kind of working my way backwards till I start seeing the weld disappear and fade out. Okay, so we're going to do that side. And now, you know, because of where it's at, it's kind of a tricky thing. But if you're kind of doing this and you want to do a really good job, I'd recommend it, flipping this up. But I can kind of grind this out pretty well. So we've ground the top in square. Now we're going to grind the bottom in square. Okay, so you saw I was working myself backwards there. Okay, so now what we've got is pretty much it roughed in with a parallel edge up and a parallel edge this way. Now is when you just get a flap disc, and for what this is worth, you don't really need one. But I kind of like to get it flat and just round that out. But these 1/4 inch discs are a lot cheaper, and then flap discs. Like these might be $2 and they take a lot of material off fast, compared to a one of these, which is like around $6 or $7 right now. So I'm only going to use these as a 40 grit finishing disc, flap disc, to just finish it up, and that'll just get out the coarse grinding marks. You take a look at that, and that's a nice finished edge there.
Very nice. Compared to what it used to be down here.
That's right.
There's a little bump.
So you can see when this gets painted, you're not going to see all these gouges or ripples. Like down here, actually, you might see it more, because you can see where the paint's getting taken off. But up here, you see it's nice and even, because I kept the disc nice and flat. That's why I said, if you're kind of new to grinding, like I'd flip it up and do it the same way. But like I said, if I was going to do this, I'd rough the whole thing out with the 1/4 inch disc, the 1/4 inch hard disc, and then I'd come back and then just finish it up like this, and then that way it takes a lot of the material off, and you get a good finish. So this kind of will prevent a bit of that wobbliness, but you can see this one's just got to get roughed out going this way, and it should be good.